Hey guys, welcome to week 2.
Hello everybody, welcome to week 2 of the 90-day action plan.
That's right. Hope you're all staying safe. You've all stocked up.
Hope you. On Isogenics products.
On
correct.
Isogenics
Yeah.
products.
Okay. We've got heaps to get through, so we're 3 minutes into the call. Thanks for making it to week 2. Amazing. Awesome. Jocelyn, thanks for jumping on. What's up, Joss? Thanks for jumping on.
Hey, welcome.
This is week 2. If you missed week 1, the recording is in the 90-day action plan Facebook group. And all the information you want to know in the next 90 days is going to be in that group. If you haven't done it yet, go into the group, click on group settings, and change your notifications to see all, so you don't miss anything in that group. What's up, Jared? Hey, mate. So remember, go into the 90-day action plan group, click on the settings of the group, and click to see all. It'll be set to highlights otherwise, and you'll miss stuff. And you can do that on all the groups too, by the way. I've set all mine on see everything. The only one I can't see stuff is the Tech Factory for some reason. I don't know why. What's up, Johnny?
Hey, thanks for jumping on.
Sure. All right. So remember, if you missed last week, go back and watch it because it's about setting your goals. And this week's going to be an action call and some other cool stuff we've got planned. So let's get to it. Whatever it is, let's do it. Let's get to it. The only way through it is to do it.
Cool. So week 2.
Week 2. All right.
Beautiful. So we thought we'd start every call with a bit of recognition.
Right, we are live. Thank you everyone for waiting.
Multitasking, watching 2 90-day action plan training calls at once. So we're going to start every call with some recognition. So we're just recognizing the top contributors to the 90-day action plan group, because we're all about teamwork, collaboration, pouring belief into one another. So thank you, Facebook, for generating this for us automatically. So our top contributors so far, number 1 goes to Katrina Wood, who is at Mel's event in Bendigo tonight, so she's not on live. Congratulations to Trisha, who's on live. Dewey over in Europe, who's obviously not on this call, and Susan over in Europe, and Lana, who's on this call. So thanks, guys, for your contribution in the Facebook group. That's it.
Well done. Awesome.
Well done. Awesome.
Thanks for the contribution. Great stuff. Week 1 assignment, remember, was to do 90-day goals. Write them down and post them in the group.
So we just wanted to give a massive shout out to everyone who completed the assignment this week. If you completed the assignment and posted it underneath the week 1 goal post in the Facebook group, your name is up in lights. So congratulations. Does anyone want to unmute and share a little bit about anything that came up for them whilst doing the week 1 assignment?
Trying to remember what it was.
So the week 1 assignment was my 90-day goal. It was those 2 sheets, page 6 and 7 of the 90-day action plan.
I think it brought a few things to light about my distractions and things like that.
Which were?
Which certainly, I know they're always there, but it's about trying to focus and set things aside a bit more to what I was doing. Otherwise, I just have to fly by the seat of my pants and it doesn't always get done. That makes sense. So, yeah.
So what were some of the distractions you listed?
It's just, it's like children time, I suppose, and that type of thing. But yeah, I just know more now a bit when I can do things, and it might be when Arabella's asleep, I need to, silly things, it's a mum thing, like come out the room, whereas I stayed in the room and I wasn't doing anything because I didn't want to wake her. But anyway, so I can give myself half an hour to come out the room and do that, and at night time have my half an hour, but give the rest of my time to being with Luke because I wasn't doing that. So, and obviously that can cause, got to have time for everyone. So yeah, so I'm managing to do it. So when I pump, everybody wants to know that. When I'm pumping is my time to do stuff. So yeah, I've set that a little bit better. Otherwise I wasn't doing it. I was just doing it when I thought I had a bit of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
So well done to everyone for doing the assignment this week.
Well done. If you haven't done it, ideally go back and do it and post it. Okay. Okay. You want to talk about this?
You can do a little bit if you want.
So the reason number 1 people fail in network marketing is because they focus too much on the results, on result-based goals. So like they'll be like, I want to get to executive, I want to get to executive, I want to get to executive. And they just keep doing that and saying that over and over again, but they they don't focus on activity-based goals. Does
Mm.
anyone know what an activity-based goal is?
Like adding and tagging. How many are you going to add and tag to the group? Whoops, offers.
Yeah. What does that sound like?
If I could show you how to do X, would you be open to learning a little bit more?
Sounds like BAM though, doesn't it?
BAM. Oh yeah, BAM tracker. Yeah.
So yeah, so rather than focusing on results-based goals, like going manager or going director, that's great, but focus around doing the actual work that's going to get you there. So
those goals like hitting director or hitting executive, they're like visualization goals. Like they're awesome to visualize. Going on the trips, they're awesome to visualize. But if you can break it down into activity-based goals, that's how you're going to achieve them. So yeah, they were saying that the number one reason why people do fail is because they set those results-based goals, and when they don't achieve them and they see other people achieving them, they just quit. So this is a really cool way that you can actually set yourself activity-based goals, right? Which are specific to your goals and what you're wanting to achieve. So the reason why we're asking you to track your BAM numbers every week is so you can come up with this number, your number at the end of the month. So it's really important you track for 4 weeks every single day so you can get a realistic number. But basically what you want to do is for the month, so for the month of March or the month of April, you want to add up your commissions earned for the month, right? And once you do that, you divide it by the people who have reviewed a tool. So you keep track of everyone who has watched a video in the Side Hustle Secret, everyone who's watched a video in Rediscover You, anyone you've taken to an event with you, online, offline, but a tool must have been viewed, right? So you divide it by the number of people who reviewed a tool, and that's gonna throw out a number, and that's basically the dollar amount per person who reviewed the tool. So you can see there on the 4th line is an example. So if you earned $600 in commission for the month and you had 30 people watch a video, go to an event, watch some sort of tool, you divide that and it will be worth $20 per person viewing a tool. Cool. Is that making sense? I can see Soph like nodding her head.
Yeah.
So if you want to make $800 a month, right? Then you can go, okay, 800 divided by 20. How many numbers is that? That's going to be 40. So you need 40 people to review a tool. So if we can shift our focus to, okay, how many people can I actually get to watch a video, jump on a 3-way call, go to an event, as opposed to, hey, I want to make $800, $1,000, I want to hit executive. That in return is going to be a realistic number to strive towards. Is that making sense?
Yeah, 100%.
Cool. Awesome.
cool. All right. So
Question, does adding to the group also generate income, or you've got to get them to watch a tool, watch a video?
you're generating income now. So what would you say, like, let's say you earned $600 last month, okay?
Yep.
You can take the $600 and you can divide it by how many people you add and tagged in the group, which will give you a dollar figure for that particular item. You can divide it by the number of people you followed up and it'll give you that per dollar item. You can divide it by how, does that make sense?
Yep.
I think the add and tag someone in the group in the video is the best one because it's the one where they get a look. It's the sales presentation. So it's how many times the sales presentation or the Ice Strength story has been told to them. That's why adding and tagging in the video is the most important part, because that's the presentation of the thing. Right?
Yeah.
Now, if you run out of people, then you got to go find add message again. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why they all work together. So a lot of times, and I know I'm guilty of this, we can be doing fake work. So fake work is like scrolling on Facebook. Fake work is, you know, just watching video after video after video, training videos. But the BAM tracker is there to just keep us in line of the work that we're actually doing, the deliberate work. So we just wanted to bring up this BAM tracker too, because we noticed that some people are uploading their BAM tracker and they're just ticking it, like tick, 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 tick. If you want to get a realistic number to measure, you actually want to be putting physical numbers in each box. So every day you want to be keeping track of how many people you've found, added a message. You want to be keeping track of how many people you've added into the group and just put a number in there. Okay, so then it's really easy for you to add up at the end of the week. Did you want to add something?
Nope.
Does that make sense?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll add one thing. Just so you know, what you lack in skill at the moment, you make up for in numbers. So don't think that Alicia and I sit here and do 30 messages and ad and FAMs a day. We don't. We enroll consistently, you know, 1 a week, sometimes 2 a week. But eventually when you get success, a lot of them, they don't fall out of the sky, but you've built your business, and so you don't have to do the same legwork. So like, don't think that we sit here every day just pumping BAM out every day. We just don't do that. So because we've got more skill, like we're attracting people now, and as soon as we attract one person, within a week, they're in our business. So we don't have high numbers anymore because we don't need to have high numbers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, don't think, anytime we need an enrollment, yes, we go and get some high numbers going for sure. Right? And we get enrollments. But I thought that was just important for you guys to think that you don't always have to be doing this forever. Like, you know, 30 big messages a day and stuff. These smaller numbers are better because they're more consistent. It's like going to the gym and lifting weights over time rather than going and smashing yourself first, go and spewing. You know what I mean? You don't really want to do that because then you won't go back.
Yeah.
Don't burn yourself out. It's consistency.
I've certainly found that in previous things like this, previous challenges like this, I've just banged out, like just, you know, connected Facebook, 10, 15, 20 people a day. But I'm actually limiting myself to finding 5 new people a day, because that way I can keep track of them and I can continue to talk with them, build the relationship, add them into the group and not lose contact with them like I've done in the past.
Right.
So I'm finding that by limiting my numbers, myself a target, it's been a lot more effective for me this time doing it that way.
Yeah, I completely, I was talking to Sophie about this in the week. She's like, how do you track your people? I said, look, honestly, I'll BAM until I've got a prospect or 2 and I'll work the prospect until they enroll. So I'll work 1 or 2 or 3 people at once over a 1 to 2 to 3 week period, and then they're in. And then I go back and I'll start prospecting again. Like, I won't have all of these big prospecting numbers because of that reason, Trisha. You know.
When you say work, do you mean follow up?
Yeah, a lot of follow up. I do a lot of follow up.
So Fraser Brooks said on the weekend, he was just like, oh, we've been saying it wrong this whole time. He's like, the fortune is in the follow-up. But he's like, the fortune is actually in the follow-ups. We're like, oh.
I follow people up 10 or 15 times before that. Like, I won't let them, once they have shown interest, it's my job to give them enough value and be around their life every second day, chatting with them, doing stuff until they start. You know what I mean? Because they've shown interest. I'm not talking about suspects, people who haven't shown interest. I'm talking about people that have been added, have had a level of interest. They're interested. Maybe it's just not the right time, but I'm with them and I'll enroll them. If they say, no, I'm not interested, then that's a different story. But if they're giving me kind of like baby objections here and there, I'll work with them until they start. Okay. All right. Any questions on this?
Any questions on the BAM tracker?
Make sense? How to fill it out? Yep. Cool.
Awesome. So we just wanted to recognize those of you within the Facebook group who actually submitted their BAM numbers. So there is a post in the 90-day action plan where you can go and post your numbers daily. You can go and post your numbers weekly, but as long as you're posting something as for accountability. So these guys up here in lights, you have been very consistent and you've been sharing your numbers, which is super cool to see. So we just wanted to recognize you all.
Yep.
And well done.
Awesome. Okay, brilliant. Chat thread, someone in the chat. What's going on here? Facts. There's my battle buddy shirt on. Awesome. All right. So now we're going to do something. Oh no, wait. All right, we got this before you jump into this next part. Pass me this. We've got a so we have a challenge every month, right? That starts, and we're just waiting for corporate to give us some feedback compliantly to see if we can start an immunity boosting challenge, 11-day boost your immune system challenge, and use the products around that to get it going, to get people enrolled. Okay, it'll be an 11-day program. Keep an eye out for that because enrollment for that will start next week. Okay, and then it'll kick off on the 1st of the month. All right, we do a challenge every month.
Second.
Oh, the 2nd of April.
All the dates are there. So
Good.
registrations are going to open on the 23rd of March. And then the challenge will officially kick off on the 2nd of March. So that gives us, 2nd of April, sorry. That gives us this week, next week to chat to people about it. And then the challenge kicks off on the 2nd of April. And yeah, you can talk about the next part.
I'll take a picture of this if you want. The reason why next week the challenge will be taking registrations, you want to enroll a lot of people next week is because of this.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is banana flavored shake,
Banana.
limited edition, and it's coming out on the 24th of March. So here's the thing. If we've got a challenge that we're promoting, we have that in place so you guys have something to talk to people about. Hey, just curious, you open checking out some information about the 11-day immunity boosting challenge I'm about to do. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Add and tag in the group, right? It's a reason to reach out, which means they're probably going to start on a 30-day system, a lot of them, okay? Now, Francine, I think, who just went Crystal Manager in Susan's team in the Netherlands, she started on an 11-day system, incidentally, I think. So what happens when you start in a challenge is there's a lot of enrollments. So next week would be Blitz Week, where there's a lot of enrollments going in because there's a challenge to talk to people about, and the BAMs are in place. And then people go and order this smoothie, a lot of it. Now, when that happens, you get more BV from existing customers ordering the smoothie, plus you get more BV from enrollments coming into your business. And that's how you get up to 5-cycle bonus. That's how you get to the 1-star silver circle and 2-star and 3-star and 4-star. That's how you get those big momentum weeks, okay? So if we're doing a challenge and we've got the shake release coming out and we're blitzing and we're enrolling and it's, it's exciting, then you'll see your cycles will go up. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. So just for the USA guys too, because we are going to share this recording at the end of the week so that everyone has a recording. Free shipping and free case of Bellini beer if you spend over a few bucks until 22nd March, okay? Which is epic. Like that's just timing is just ridiculous for that. So amazing. Europe free shipping over 200 BV, 14th of March to 14th of June, 2 months, incredible, 3 months. So that's amazing for them. And then we've got the Choc Mint and Iceland shake in the UK and Europe ready to go while stocks last. So make sure your customers in Europe and UK know about that if you have any there. Okay, we got off the phone call today with Jim and Kathy Kuba, who are the owners and founders of Isogenics. And they said they've had record sales numbers from people ordering products because of the coronavirus stocking up. They've told us they have got a huge warehouse full to the brim of inventory of all the best products. They're in no short supply. They've ordered tons and tons of product ready to go, and the shipping lines are open and ready, and they're primed. Nothing is getting in the way of them shipping out products or inventory or supplies. Okay, so go for it. We've got the best opportunity ever to help people work from home at the moment, and we've got the best opportunity to help them be in great physical condition, to help their immunity. Cool?
Awesome. Any questions from the week? Anything that you want to chat about before we go into the next part?
Is anyone on their phone or on their laptop? Which are you on, laptop or phone?
Laptop.
Everyone on laptop?
Laptop.
Yeah.
Laptop.
You'll need, if you're on a phone, and you can get on a laptop, get on a laptop now.
Nah, I'm driving.
Okay.
Unlucky.
All right, that's fine. You can watch this then, yeah?
Cool.
But this is really important, this part. So if you can for this guy, I know you're working, so it's sometimes very challenging too. But
I've just landed in Brisbane.
yeah, that's cool. Anytime you can be on this particular call, because this is going to happen every week now. It's not going to be a listen call. It's just going to be an action call.
Yeah,
Because
cool.
we can't really teach you anything unless we're doing stuff together. So we're going to go into 30 minutes of deliberate business building action right now. Okay, together as a team.
Jared's like, let's go, baby.
So this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where you can have breakthroughs and you can really see how we do things. You can ask questions live as we go. So we'll finish the segment, ask questions. I can show you on the screen. We can do more, yada, yada, yada. We'll follow this template. This is 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, okay? The first 10 minutes is posting, engaging on social media. So do a first social media post or engage, e.g. comment on people's stuff. The second 10 minutes will be
How
adding.
about we'll just do it 10 minute by 10 minutes.
Okay.
So we'll just do the first 10 minutes.
Yep.
So the first 10 minutes is basically, we're going to set a countdown for 10 minutes. But what you want to do is you want to go onto Facebook, you want to go onto Instagram, whichever social media platform you prefer, and you just want to go and comment on people's stuff. Engage, 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 engage. Show up, pour some love into people's posts, preferably people who aren't in Isagenix. And if you haven't done a social media post today, go ahead and use this 10 minutes to craft and post your social media posts. So when you're engaging as well, just keep a tally of how many people you're actually commenting on, how many posts, because at the end, we'll ask you to pop your number into the chat box, okay? Make sense? Anyone have any questions before we start the countdown?
Someone will surely.
No questions? You can
No
ask questions.
questions.
If you don't know what's going on and you're confused, just say, I'm confused, I have no idea what's going on. Please start from the beginning. No one?
Because if you're thinking it, someone else is. They're just not brave enough to chat.
No
Alright.
questions. We got this.
So here, 10 minutes, either doing a social media post or going through your newsfeed and commenting on other people's posts.
And keep a tally of how many you do.
Keep a tally. Keep a tally, Lloyd.
Yeah, Lloydie.
Keep a tally. Keep a tally. Okay. Hopefully I don't run out of battery on my phone here. Shit. Okay, ready? Let's go.
I hope you enjoy the music.
Not long, 10 minutes.
So you can go into Facebook groups, you can comment on people's stories. So many different ways of engagement. You can respond back to people's comments on your actual post.
5 minutes.
Excuse me, Lloyd.
Yeah.
My internet dropped out while I was driving and I've only just logged back in now. So I'm seeing numbers on a screen. We're obviously doing something. Can you just say what we're doing?
Yeah, we're commenting on people's stuff for 10 minutes. We've got 3 minutes left.
Cool, thank you.
Engaging on
We're engaging on
Facebook.
Facebook.
Or doing a social media post.
Yep. The first
problem.
of the hour of power.
Great.
1 minute. Thirty seconds.
And done. Awesome.
All right. So what's the numbers? Pop them in the
Just count up your numbers now. How many posts did you engage on? Just pop it in the chat box.
25 from Trisha.
Oh, that's awesome, Trisha. Well done. I did 19 for me.
19. 31 from Vanessa.
Amazing.
Nice one, Katie. Johnny, 14. I think I
18
must
for
have-
Jocelyn. So good. Well done, Amy. Johnny,
Nice,
14.
on
Brilliant.
Instagram. Helen's on Insta. Nice.
31. Vanessa. So
Ate
good.
on-
Misty.
ate too much about Corona. All right.
Ah.
Okay. 4, but got 2 replies straight away. Oh, that's good. So, Cal, did you comment or did you message? Where's Cal? Cal, are you there? Where'd he go? Oh, he's there.
I'm
Cal,
typing.
did you comment or message? 2 replies to the comment.
Oh, sorry, mine unmuted. Good. Yeah. No, sorry, on Instagram. So I hit someone up on Instagram, sent them a message. But because I did that, they must have instantly seen my story from yesterday on my post.
So you were messaging people?
Yeah, I was like, hey, how you going? Like people from school and stuff, but I hadn't talked to for a while.
Oh, okay. So this first 10 minutes is just commenting on posts, like comment.
Yeah, so I did that. I commented on their posts and then they instantly replied to me because they must have seen my Instagram feed from yesterday.
Oh, so they messaged you?
So yeah, one of them goes, "Fuck man, you're a unit these days." And I was
Okay, sweet. That's
Okay,
good.
so I love that example that you shared there, Cal, because that's a great reason why we do engage on other people's posts. Facebook algorithms, I'm sure Instagram's the same. When you comment on other people's stuff, they get to see yours.
Yeah.
All right, Cal, so that's probably why they got to see your stuff. And not only that, if you haven't commented on someone's stuff in a while, they're going to be like, oh, what's Lana been up to? And then they'll go and check out your profile. And if you've been consistent with your posting, you know, your RVL, results, value, lifestyle, they're going to have a quick look and they're going to be like, oh, wow, okay, that's what they're doing these days. So it's so important to have the content and then engagement. And that's exactly what just happened to Cal. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
If you're wondering why we go, okay, 10 minutes, let's go
10 minutes
engage.
So 10 minutes of engaging, then doing your post. You can do that every day. 1 post a day and engaging, it takes 10 minutes. That was 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Who felt like they achieved a lot in just 10 minutes?
Right.
Seriously, I feel like I did. I'm like, yeah, is this 10 minutes? Ages, come on. Yeah. All right, who's ready for the next part? This
Let's go.
part, Epic.
Let's go.
This part's the best. This is for Anton. This is how you don't run out of people.
Oh, Jen had a question. What are we commenting, or is it just to engage? I do like, oh, love this, love that. You know, just really going in. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, cute, beautiful. That's what I tend to do.
Yeah, I think I relate.
Yeah, Sam, do you relate to that? Is that what you do, Sam? You're like, oh. So yeah, it's just engaging and commenting on people's stuff. Doesn't matter if people we know.
Strangers are good.
Oh, bro.
I do strangers too.
Majority of people on my profile I don't actually know, but when you start commenting, you get to know them. They don't become strangers anymore. So
When your
yeah.
parents said don't talk to strangers, it's the opposite of network marketing. Okay, so forget about that story.
Good questions.
I went to the okay, cool. Not my newsfeed. Okay, that's fine. Well, you can. Okay, you want to add more people to your newsfeed, so you got more people to comment with. So let's learn how to. Who knows how to add more people to their network? Yep. Find. So you
Jack.
find them.
Hey, Jack.
You add them. Okay, you add them as a friend. That's the add friend button. You push it. I know it's freaky, right?
So we're talking Facebook now.
Facebook. You can do it on Instagram too, follow, whatever. But then you message them, which is even more freaky. You're like, I'm just going to send someone a friend request and then message them. I'm actually going to do that. It feels weird. But that's what we do when we go to the playground with the kids and there's another mum there. We go up to them and we don't push friend requests. We just say, hi. That's what you're doing. You're just doing it online. Okay. Is that how it works as a mum?
Can you share the movies analogy just for the new guys?
Movie analogy. Yes. Okay. So am I able to? I've got time. I think I can do this. 10 minutes, really quick,
Yep.
really quick. I'm not asking permission. Okay. So everyone, this is a movie cinema. Okay. Does it look like a movie cinema? Can you see that? Okay.
Identical.
Okay, great. So in the movie cinema, you've got these seats here. Okay. Seats here, seats. Okay. And if you can gold class, they're bigger seats, but okay. So you got these seats and there's lots of seats here. This is the seating section. I can't draw it, but there's lots. Okay. Now, how many people can you add on, have as friends on Facebook?
5,000.
Okay. So you can sit 5,000 people in your cinema. Okay. 5,000. Now, how many do you have now? Jake?
50.
Okay. So you could sit 3,500 more people in your cinema for free. And guess what happens when they're sitting in the cinema?
Watching the movie.
They get to watch the movie. And the movie is your story. The movie is 4 lifestyle posts a week. The movie is, hey, I made some money this week in my side hustle. The movie is, hey, I lost weight this week. Hey, the movie is my friend John. He lost weight this week following the system. That's the movie. Okay, the movie is your lifestyle, your life, what you're up to. If you're watching Soph's movie, it's skateboard movie. Okay. So here's the thing. These people here, they get to watch this, don't they? Now, what happens in the cinema when you first used to watch? Who knows Val Morgan? Who's ever heard of Val Morgan? Anyone? Any of the oldies on the call? Val Morgan, advertising, cinemas. When you're younger, go to watch.
Yeah, he's the one that advertises all the previews or something.
That's right. So he's a wealthy man, right? He's really wealthy. So you get to advertise on your cinema. Okay. So what happens on your cinema is you share your before and after story, which we're going to come to at the end. Just what Vanessa did. If you go to Vanessa's wall, she shared her story and her picture today. Okay. And that's her advertisement, right? So these people get to see it. And if you're really clever like Jared, you go to a group where there's already 5,000 people in the group and you plant your before and after photo in front of their eyeballs and they get to see it. You get 150 comments, okay? But for now, we're talking about your own Facebook. 5,000 Facebook friends. You get to then send the movie to them and drop the advertisement in there occasionally to keep them up to date with what you're actually selling, which is your transformation. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's nowhere else in the world where you can sit 5,000 people down who you choose by finding, adding, and messaging, and then actually sharing stuff for free.
Can you just share our PowerPoint from earlier? So
You want to see this?
the best place to like
You want to see
find
that?
the best
Wait,
place
yep.
to find people is in groups that you have passions about. So for example, like for Soph, if she was in a vegan group, she would add and message people in your I can see on my screen, Soph, which is
I'm so easy to pigeonhole.
She would go into a group and a vegan group, and add someone in the vegan group and message them and say, hey, I noticed you in this group. So am I. So I thought it'd be cool to connect. How long have you been a vegan for? Right? I'm in a networking event. There's an example there on the screen. Hey, I noticed you also belong to that networking group. So I thought it'd be cool to connect. How's things? Right?
You could be on Bumble and just find someone on there and say to Jocelyn, who's on the call, hey, Jocelyn, how you going? And you can have a chat, and then all of a sudden she can enroll, and then all of a sudden she can be in a 90-day action plan. Doesn't matter where you're finding people.
That's right. You could be Amy, who's also on the call, and be in a personal training group and message them saying, hey, I noticed you're into health and fitness. Me too. So I thought it'd be cool to connect. How's things? So it's just going in and adding and messaging and connecting with people. So not everyone's going to respond to you. So for the next
10 minutes?
we might just do the next 5 minutes. We'll do 5 minutes. The next 5 minutes, you just want to find a group, find, add message, and keep a tally of how many people you're actually sending a friend request to and messaging, and we'll pop those numbers into the chat box at the end. Cool, so we'll just do 5 minutes of this just so you guys can get used to it. Alrighty.
Are we ready to go? Any questions?
Any questions? We don't want anyone sitting there for 5 minutes not knowing what they need to do, or if they have any questions.
This is a beginner's call.
Yeah.
This is not for advanced. This is, incidentally, this is as advanced as it has to get, but this is a,
cool.
There's a question here in the group.
We're here to help, so.
This is a beginner's call for beginners, so don't, what does the chat thread say? I can't read it.
Because I think we're sharing the screen.
I just put my message in there that I sent.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, Soph.
In the event, in case anyone's stuck.
Okay,
Awesome,
great.
thank you.
So now we have 5 minutes, go to a group or where you want to go, and now find people, add them, and message them. Let's see how many numbers you can get, and we'll have a competition to see who gets the most. Ready, set, cook. Cook. Oh, yes. Here we go. Here we anchored in this song. It's like being in Ibiza. I'll go to Ibiza. Two minutes left. 1 minute.
All right, we're done.
No, we're done. Oh, what a shame. Very on a roll then. Okay. All right.
Awesome. Tally up your numbers.
Drop them in the chat box. I'm getting so many replies, it's distracting. Great point to bring up.
Yes, thank you for that.
We'll talk about that in a second. Why don't you pop your numbers there? 7 from Jake. Nice one, mate. 3. 16 from Amy. Lol, 1. 1. Are you selective? Everyone's an eyeball. Message them. Flip them over. They wouldn't be making any money. 14.
Awesome.
Awesome. So
that's a great one, Anton. Added 18 mutual friends. That's really cool because you obviously have a lot in common already. So it's not totally weird because you've got mutual friends. Just make sure you do message all 18 of them so they know why you've actually sent them a friend request. And it's also for the Facebook algorithm. So if you add friends and you don't message them, Facebook doesn't like that very much.
Yeah.
And so they won't see any of your stuff anyway. So if you're sending them a friend request, definitely send them a message saying hello.
Will do.
What are you laughing at?
Gal, then mine, Anton, get your own mutual friends.
That's so good. Well done, Jared, at 14.
I gotta say, if you want to do this with lots, find a Facebook group.
Yeah.
Like, one off the top of my head I can think of. I think I sent Soph one the other day. It was like, what one was it that I sent you?
The mixer one. What's it called?
Yeah.
Vegan Thermomix.
Thermomix for vegans. I was like, oh. So there's Thermomix consultants in there too for vegans. Now Thermomix consultants sell them, and they don't make any money. But they don't make any sales.
And they're $2,000.
Yeah, and like, it's brutal. So because they're vegan, you can say, oh, I'm in the group too, how many vegan Thermomix, and you can talk to them about all sorts of stuff. My point is, if you're in a group like that where there's common ground, you can literally add like 10. In 10 minutes, you can add 20 probably.
It makes it so easy. I was in like a pageant group and I literally could add every single person in there because we had common ground straight away.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I look for people who use the Lionheart monitor because it's common ground straight away.
Just be aware. Sorry.
You go.
I was just saying, Alana said, I personalize the message. Remember, this is just a connect message. It's not an offer. So you're just saying, hey, I know you're in the same group, how's things? It's just making that connection. It's like walking into a bar and saying hello. You're not trying to like kiss them on the first date. Right? I hope not. I had difficulty doing this again today. I spent time. I have just joined some new. Yeah. So the strict rules about poaching. So here's the thing: if you're adding him as a friend and messaging him saying, "Hey, we're in the same group. How's things?" That's not poaching. They become your friend. Now they're on your page. There's no such thing as poaching. That doesn't exist then. Yeah. So who can you see how simple it is to expand your movie theater every day by 5 people?
Well, we did 5 minutes and Jared could do 14. The average was like 3, 5, 6. So it's really cool. So 5 minutes, that's literally toilet time, baby.
You can literally go and find your perfect customer in a group and add them as friends and start messaging them. That's how you build your niche audience, right? 5,000. If anyone doesn't aim for 5,000 friends in the next 18 months.
So if you're logging onto your newsfeed and you're seeing the same people posting the same stuff, that's a sign that you're not growing your network, right? So that's an indicator. I heard a few, because that happened to me. All right.
Yeah, you can also go to suggested friends and add them, I think.
And if you're seeing the same people, guess what? The same people are seeing your stuff as well.
God damn it. I'm going to get some new people.
All right. Let's jump into the last 5 minutes.
Okay, last 5 minutes.
Let's share the screen
Oh,
of our PowerPoint.
Let's do that. Let's do it exactly right. Yep. Hang on a sec. There you go. So the final one is where the rubber meets the road. It's easier to comment on people's stuff. It's easier to do a Facebook post, I think. It's easier to add and tag, find, add and message people and say hello. This is where network marketers die. This is where they go to die. The graveyard of network marketers. They never get to this final step. Does anyone know why?
Are they like, do they have like fear of rejection?
Yes. Bingo. Is that Jen?
Yep.
Okay. Awesome, Jen. That's 100% accurate. The fear of someone saying no, thank you. Okay.
The fear of being judged, the fear of being ignored, the fear of being rejected.
So here's the thing. These offers, this is called an offer. They are so passive. It's a direct ask. Hey, Bob, I hope you know I wouldn't waste your time, but I was just curious. Would you be open to checking out some info on 11-day immunity booster challenge my team and I are launching? No worries if not, just let ask. Hey, Bob, I hope you know I wouldn't waste your time, but just curious, would you be open to checking out some info on how you can leverage social media to earn some extra income? No worries if not, just let ask, okay?
I got distracted.
So these are on the cheat sheet.
Yeah.
So you know, the cheat sheet is in the 90-day game plan for all the newbies in the file section. It's got all the scripts. You can use these office scripts to do this next part, okay? So if you can master this, you can actually build a business, okay? Does that make sense? There's people on this
So
course.
show of hands, who actually wants to make an income, an extra income through network marketing, through this vehicle, through Isogenics? Okay. I hate to break it to you, it's going to take work, it's going to take rejection,
So
and it's going to take that last part of the equation, all right? That last 10 minutes, that making an offer, asking the question. There's no way around it. You can sit and post and pray. That will take a lot longer, trust me, as opposed to going out and asking the question, all right?
The difference between people that make money in network marketing and those that don't is this. This is it. Who's ready? Who's ready to buckle up? Anyone scared? Be honest. Yeah, Joss. Yeah. Anyone else? Jennifer? Joss? Come on.
Helen.
Good. Come on. Where are all my actual human beings?
Who are feeling?
Anton's like,
not afraid of anything.
He's a military guy. Right? I carry logs. All right.
So are we direct offering, or are we like to the people we've already messaged, or just to anyone?
Well, good question. Now, the people you've messaged and you've been chatting to, let's say a couple of days goes by. Then you reach back out to them and you say, hey, just curious, I'm just wondering, would you be open to checking out some yada, 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 okay? Or you can go straight up. I've done both. I like both. I can do both, okay? Just test and measure. The objective of this is to get you understanding. You've just got to ask. It's to move you past this block. Okay. Does that make sense? So you ready to go? Let's do it.
All
Let's do
right.
it.
So when you're doing an hour power or you have the 10-minute countdown, try and not respond to anyone who's responded to you until it's finished, if that makes sense. So if you're doing 5-10-minute blasts, just send out the messages and you'll see the responses coming in. Don't worry about them until you're finished, because I think it was someone said that the responses were distracting them. So just focus, how many messages can I send out? And then after the 10 minutes, you can respond to them.
Now, before we do this, does anyone know what to do when they say yes?
Let's do that afterwards.
Okay, let's do that afterwards. Any yeses, we'll show you what to do. Ready?
So what I would suggest is going to people who are currently online, which you can see on Messenger, and you can message them.
How do you see online?
You go on to Messenger, you go on to people, and then at the top there's a number. Active. And you click on that, and then there's a green button next to all their names. Oh, hello, Sophia. And you can see who's online.
You can just pump them to these people online.
All right, let's just do 5 minutes.
So,
and if you've got no one online,
just go to your friends list and just message friends. Okay, that will change, mate, once you start doing this more. Yeah. Does anyone know what to send?
No.
Okay, let's just show that again so you can see. You can choose a product one or I might just share the other one because it's got the actual. Okay, so here we go, Amy. Ready? Hey Sue, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on the 11-day challenge I've just done, or we're just about to kick off? Yeah. Or hey Sue, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on how to leverage social media to make a second income? No worries if not, just start with us. 2, product and income. Okay, everyone good with that? Anyone still confused? We're good. Thumbs up. Is anyone listening? Thumbs up if you're good to go. Yep, thumbs up. Okay, let's go. Share screen.
You just finished that one.
I will. Ready, set. Winner takes all.
And don't forget to tally.
Tally it up. Wait a minute. 1 minute.
Hold on.
13. All right. Anyone die? Is anyone dead? Just want to make sure no one died during that, the filming of that. Okay, you can't die network marketing. Great, awesome. Anyone?
Respond.
What? You got to respond?
What's your count?
Your thing.
Add up your numbers
Add up your
and
num-
pop it in the chat box.
Whoa.
Trisha 11, Amy 9, Epic 5, 3,
3. Good.
11, 7,
4,
4.
11, 3. 3.
All these people are cheating with the whole copy and paste thing.
Yeah.
So good, guys. It's brilliant.
I think my heart jumped out of my chest during that.
That's what it's all about, baby. That feeling goes away, just so you know. As your belief grows too, the feeling goes away, right? As you know, as the more people get started, your belief will go up with the products, with the income opportunity, and you just get addicted to helping more people. And what are you going to say?
No, like you'll feel like you'll copy and paste and send it to someone who's an ideal customer. They're only receiving one message. You're sending like 20 or 10 or 5 or 3. They're not receiving 3 or 5 or 10. So you'll feel like, oh, I'm spamming. No, you're asking one person one question. If they're open, and no worries if they aren't. I just got a no, actually. Anyone else get a no?
I did.
Who else got a no? Anyone got who wants to share? You want to share your no?
I already have an online business. Thank you, smiley face. It's quite nice. Wash me in bubbles.
I already have one. Great. What is it? What's the name of it? Yada, yada, yada. Anyone else got a no?
Yeah. Hey, Todd. All is well. No thanks, mate.
Todd.
Hey, Todd, also, no thanks. Great. Anyone else want to share?
I'd be happy to check it out, but to support you, but I'm in no position financially.
Okay.
Awesome.
So do you know what to do next?
No idea. Add them to the group.
So you do have an idea. What's the next step in the system?
Whoop.
Yeah.
Find out what they want.
Yeah. Whoop. Find their wish, find their outcome, find their obstacle, ask a few questions.
Right, to look at my cheat sheet.
Yeah, that's what the cheat sheet's for. I'm going to tell you, I looked at the cheat sheet for like 6 months before I realised that Whoop is just 4 simple questions.
Oh, brilliant.
Great. The cheat sheet's there to look at. You can get in the habit of it. Don't go off the tracks. I was talking to someone today and they're way off the tracks. I'm like, come back on the tracks. I'm like, oh, it's working again. I'm like, yeah, it's really proven stuff there. It's been refined over 5 years. Okay. You don't need to spend a lot of time. Whoop, add, tag, follow-ups a few times.
And if they do say no, don't end the conversation.
That's right. Get to know them a bit. Be human.
Yeah, I literally go, no worries. You know, what are you up to this week? What are you up to on the weekend?
How's your business going with the coronavirus?
I go and look at theirs. Yeah, I go and look at their profile. No worries. Yeah, love that joke. So good. So good.
Cool. All right.
Alrighty.
Did anyone get a yes besides Amy?
I did. I'm always open to ideas.
Wow.
Smiley face.
Amazing. Next coffee meeting, enrollment.
I got another one. What does it involve?
Another one, enrollment. Come on here, Team Eagle. That's how you do it. 2 yeses, coffee date, enroll in the business, duplicate. How easy is this? Come on. Come on. What are we doing? 30 minutes. Leave me alone. Too good.
My one that just says sure thing. I don't know why. I think I've got to whoop her before I add her, right? I haven't been whooping as much as I should. I think that's my problem.
Well, if it's not working, change it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to get to know people. I want to get, okay, cool. What is it you really want to do? I care about people. All right? You may not think because I'm copying back, but I care. I'm like, I want to help this person. What is it we want him to achieve here? Great. Why do you want to achieve that? Awesome. What's preventing you from getting it? Okay, great. If I could show you a really simple way we could have that and that and that without that, would that be of value to you? Yes, great. Add, tag, follow up. Done. That's how simple Whoop is. It's 4 or 5 questions and you're done. You make an offer using the answers to the questions. You add and tag to the group. You follow up the next day. You follow up again and again and again and again. Tag them in a few posts. Like I'd tag them in Vanessa Lewis's post. I'd tag them in that. I'd tag them in Drew. I'd tag them in these posts and rediscover as a follow-up mechanism. Hey, I thought this would be of interest to you. Bang. Hey, I thought this would be of interest. Bang. Every day. Hey, just want to do, hey, I'm here. Hey, still in your life. What's up? Enrollment. Make sense? And then I want to keep them in my life. I want to keep them. I want to get to know them, make friends. I wanted them to, Amy, when she enrolled, came and stayed here. Like, I don't know, she feels like she lives here.
You're going to consult on this.
You know, like, you have to understand. You have to like people. You have to want to help people.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to be friends with them. Okay, enough ranting.
Alrighty.
That's it. Now,
that is it. So if you feel like you're stuck with your BAM tracker, you can just go onto YouTube and you can YouTube Electric 10-minute countdown, get you guys into the groove. Or in the Executive Factory, we've actually posted a video of Fraser Brooks running through that.
Yep.
So if you want some commentary, you want some help, Fraser Brooks will run you through that hour of power as well. So
that's it.
That's
hour
it.
of power. That's how you do the biz.
That was like less than, it was because we were talking and stuff like that, but we pretty much just did 20 minutes of work.
20 minutes. Oh my goodness.
All right, week 2 assignment, Lloydie.
Okay, let's run through this quickly because it's gone way over by 30 minutes. So thanks for your patience. So does anyone get a little bit stuck, let me just unshare, with like what to say if they're in public with someone or they...
It's people getting distracted by their phones because they're getting responsive.
Okay,
I can tell.
Just give me 5 seconds of your time before you start going and building, okay? This is super important. This is so important. If you don't get this, it's going to be harder to build. It's the foundation of your entire business. If you want to make $1 million, this is critical, okay? Ready for it? It's really simple, but it's critical if you haven't done it yet, all right? Does anyone know what we're sharing in our cinema? Primarily.
Our story?
Yes. Cal, how many enrollments have you had? You're on mute. 8. You came here for Christmas. Now it's March. In 8 weeks, you've had 8. You've enrolled 1 a week. And one's on this 90-day game plan. Anton's on one. So how did Anton find out about this product?
Let's ask Anton.
You bugged me.
Anton, come on down.
Yeah, so he just told me about the program, and I was extremely skeptical at the start, but then
wait a second.
I thought,
back it up. Did he tell you about the program or did you see something?
Nah. Oh,
You saw something.
yeah, I saw something.
What did you see?
The before and after, I think.
Ah, the story.
Yeah, story.
Okay, now here's the thing. When you see the story, it what gets you
Interested.
interested. So if you're wanting to know how to get people, how do I get people interested? How do I get? Tell your story. Post your story. Do a Facebook Live of your story. Tell your story in person. Hey mate, you're looking really good. What's going on? Funny story. I used this bloody program. Didn't think it was going to work. I lost 14 kilos. Couldn't believe it. That's the story, right? So the homework for this week, this is the story template. Please take a picture of this. Please take a picture of this. Screenshot, picture, whatever. The assignment this week is to actually draft or craft your story, background, things you didn't like about it, how the program came into the rescue, whether it be for products or income, and your results and how you feel about the future. Okay? So for example, before this program, I was a really burned out nurse and mum of two. And I was always tired. I couldn't get out of bed, and my kids didn't think I was the same fun mum as I used to be. And I was looking for things, but nothing ever worked. Then my sister introduced me to this amazing program, and within 17 days, I lost 17 pounds. Or within 9 days, I lost 4 kilos. Or within 30 days, I lost 5 kilos. And now I feel so good about my story, yada, yada, yada. Make sense? You want to see how that's drafted or crafted, go to Vanessa Lewis's page. She just posted a story in her picture. Great example. Right? I'm just going to pick on her because she just did it. I just saw it and we'll talk about it during the week. So Vanessa when you did that, you drafted it based on this template and you put nice picture, right, with it.
Yeah.
And you
The picture definitely helped.
Say that again?
The picture definitely helped.
Yeah, you know why?
Gives you a visual.
Picture tells
1,000 words.
1,000 words. That's right. So if you want to write 1,000 words, be my guest. But if you want to get it wrong, you want to get a picture, get a picture. Those of you who haven't got your picture yet, you're working on it. You're just new. Get your picture. Get your picture. This is it. The picture, right? The before and after. Not 5 pictures at once. One before, one after. Put some nice highlights on it. Make it look sexy. And then share your story. Okay? So the task for this week is to post your story and your picture in the Rediscover Facebook group and on your profile.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
What if you don't have an after photo at all yet? Because you're like not
Then
posting.
you just post your story up to this point. You just did a Facebook Live on Alicia, but you just post your written story up.
Okay.
I'll give you an example. You came in the house the other day and you pulled your pants and they were like this much shrunk. Talk about that story. Before I started this program, I couldn't do anything. I was trying to do this and trying to do that and couldn't lose weight. My friend reached out to me. My friend Alicia reached out to me and showed me this program, and I'm only on day 14. And already this has happened. Take a picture of the pants stretch. Done. That's a story. 5 enrollment. Bang, this is it. You're going to get them, right?
Awesome.
Cool. So what I'll do our end is I'm going to do a post in the 90-day action plan group. It's going to go week 2 assignment. And then once you've posted your story in the Rediscover You Facebook group, just screenshot it and post it underneath that assignment post. So then we know that you've done it, and we can give you a shout out next week for doing the assignment.
Awesome.
That's it from us. Any questions?
I actually did a before and after post just yesterday. Will that count for this week?
Well, yeah, I mean, for you,
Or another one next week.
well, I mean, you put it in the Rediscover group. That helps. But I
I
would
haven't done that yet, so yeah, I need to do that.
Yep. So do that, you'll complete the homework. Now, for you guys who have done it many times, I would chat and have already done it on their page or in the Rediscover group. Make sure you post in the Rediscover group as well. You know why?
People you've added in there will see it.
They've notified that you added something there. They're going to see it. It's a follow-up tool. Say you follow up. Those of you who have already done it, both, I challenge you, Facebook Live, tell your story. That's the challenge. You've already done the homework already. Challenge is jump on a live and tell your story. Okay, good? Good or good?
Cool.
Good.
Yep.
Awesome. Did we get value from this call tonight?
Yeah, it's good.
Good night.
Thank you.
Awesome.
We were looking for excellent, but we'll take good.
Remember, I'm a validator.
It was good. It's just the basics that we need to just keep going over, you know?
You guys,
We have one of these calls every night. That was
this
good.
is all it is, though.
Legit.
I don't understand. This is it. This is network marketing. Welcome. That's it. We have nothing else to teach, really. I mean, there's. Get excited.
But the more open we can be with each other every week about struggles, issues you're having, we can just as a collective, like, hey, this is what we're doing to overcome it. This is what we've tried. And we'll just get better and better and better each week. But just remember, we have this one on.
You have this once a week. Learn new stuff. There's going to be other stuff we're going to teach you.
On the job, it's on the job training, real life, like that. So that's what we want to get out of the next 90 days.
On the job training.
Mm.
Cool. Who feels they could do this?
Yeah.
Who feels they could teach this?
Yes.
Excellent. Because you've only got to push play. All right. Use the cheat sheets. All right. One
Awesome.
photo and we're done.
Oh, photo.
Everyone do the peace sign. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, too good. Thanks
right.
for jumping on, guys.
I wasn't ready.
Guys, appreciate it.
You bet. Good week next week. And don't forget, tag your team in this replay next week. Okay?
Bye.
Thanks for jumping on live. See you guys soon.
Bye.
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 Bye. What are you doing?
Get off Ross's. Get
I've got to stop recording.